6 seconds. That's all Vine ever needed. 6 seconds to make you laugh, to make you care, to make you share. And for a few short years, that was enough to rule the internet. But like every bright star, it burned too fast. And when the light went out, it took a piece of internet history with it. This is the story of Vine, the app that redefined creativity and then disappeared before it ever had the chance to grow up. Chapter 1. The birth. Before TikTok, before Reels, and before content creation was a career, there was a simple idea born in a small New York office. 3 young founders, Dom Hoffman, Russ Yusupov, and Colin Kroll, wanted to make video simple. They built a tool where anyone could record, cut, and loop clips on their phone. 6 seconds, 1 take, and infinite loops. They called it Vine. It wasn't supposed to be a revolution, but in 2013, the year smartphones exploded into every pocket, it was perfect. Short, fast, addictive, and shareable. When Twitter bought Vine for $30 million before launch, they thought they'd found the video version of tweeting. And what they didn't know is that they created a new type of celebrity. Chapter 2. The Golden Age. By mid-2013, Vine was everywhere. Kids were filming in bedrooms, parking lots, bathrooms, anywhere they could make something funny. 6 seconds was all it took to become famous. The world's first viral superstars were born. Logan Paul, King Batch, David Dobrik. Even Shawn Mendes posting 6-second covers that got him a record deal. But Vine wasn't just an app, it was a movement. It compressed creativity into a flash of energy. Every scroll was dopamine. Every loop was another hit of genius, like never seen on the internet before. But for a while, Vine ruled culture. Comedians were discovered there, brands copied it, and even YouTube started to slowly look into doing shorts themselves. Chapter 3. Vine's personality. If Vine were a person, it would be that hyper-creative friend who can't sit still. Always entertaining, always late, and always broke. Because while Vine was dominating hearts, it wasn't making money. There were no ads, no creator payments, and no clear business model. Twitter, its parent company, didn't see it as a platform to grow, just a fun side project. And that neglect slowly poisoned the app from the inside. The founders begged Twitter to invest in infrastructure, monetization, and better tools. Instead, Twitter cut funding, and the people who built Vine, the ones who understood the magic, began to leave. Vine was still smiling, still looping, still entertaining millions, but behind the scenes, the cracks were spreading. Chapter 4. The deal that never happened. By 2015, Vine's biggest stars were bringing in hundreds of millions of views and were household names. And yet, they weren't getting paid a single cent from Vine. Meanwhile, YouTubers were earning 6 figures from their ads, Instagram creators were signing brand deals, and Vine's best talent felt used. So, 18 of them, including Logan Paul and King Batch, made a proposal to Twitter. Pay us $1.2 million each per year to post exclusively on Vine, and we'll keep it alive. Twitter said no, and that one word ended Vine's relationship with its creators. They left, and with them went the audience. Vine's laughter faded, the loop still ran, but no one was watching. Chapter 5. The beginning of the end. 2016. Instagram added video. Snapchat was exploding. And Vine, the pioneer, was standing still. Inside Twitter, it was chaos. Executives argued over what to do. Layoffs hit the Vine team hard, and they went from dozens of employees to almost none. And the founders, they were long gone. Then came the announcement. We're discontinuing the Vine app. 3 years, 200 million users, and just like that, all gone. The server stayed online a few months longer, and then on January 17th, 2017, Vine officially shut down. The screen went black, and the loops ended forever. Chapter 6. The afterlife of Vine. Death wasn't the end, because Vine didn't really die. It transformed. Its creators became some of the biggest entertainers in the world. Logan Paul built a $200 million empire with YouTube and Prime. Shawn Mendes sold out stadiums. Liza Koshy became an actress and host. And even the platform's DNA lived on. When a little-known app called Musical.ly started gaining traction in 2016, it used Vine's same idea, short, looping video content, but added music, filters, and payments. ByteDance bought it, rebranded it, and renamed it to TikTok. The rest is history. Chapter 7. Inside the Business of Failure. So how does a platform with 200 million users die? It wasn't a lack of attention, Vine had plenty. It was a lack of strategy. And let's break it down. They had no monetization, no ads, and no revenue share. The talent retention was not very good. There was no creator support and no contracts. There was a severe lack of innovation. There was never any updates, even when the competitors advanced. And, of course, there was faulty leadership, with constant turnover and no clear vision. So Vine had the audience, but Twitter didn't understand how to turn creativity into cash. They thought attention alone was enough, but attention without infrastructure is chaos. Meanwhile, TikTok built an entire ecosystem, a creator fund, paid brand collaborations, and a recommendation algorithm so powerful it redefined media. TikTok learned from Vine's failures and turned it into a $1 trillion playbook. Chapter 8. The Final Loop. When Vine died, the internet mourned. Hashtags trended, compilation videos went viral, and people wrote things like, "It's crazy how something so short could mean that much." Maybe Vine was always destined to burn out, but in that short time it changed everything. How we create, how we consume, and how we connect. So despite Vine only giving us 6 seconds of content, we're still talking about it 10 years later. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe as we post videos like this every Sunday.